Here we go. Let's get ready to go to Europe.
Yep, we are going on another adventure, and by now you should be able to tell where we're going because of the title of this video. We will be going to Oslo.
With a short couple-hour layover in Iceland, just at the airport.
Yeah.
Let's go, have some fun.
All right.
Okay, we just made it to the airport, and we brought our food with us. I got a torta, and Carl, I think, got a burrito. If you're coming to the airport, man, just bring your own food. It's cheaper. It's probably going to be a lot better. Like, tastes a lot better.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have lunch while we wait for a flight. I think we still have an hour and a half before boarding.
Yeah, it's quite a while still. That's okay.
Yeah. All right. See you later.
We're leaving Iceland to go to Oslo. A bit tired, but we got 2.5 more hours to go.
Yep.
See you in Oslo.
Here we go. Track 4. Taking the train.
It's not gonna get here until within 30 minutes because we just missed the last one. But as you saw, you can get the tickets from the kiosk, or we got it from the desk. There's a person there, so we got it there.
Yeah, they were just standing there. They looked like they needed a customer. So.
How much was it? 240 kroners?
200
So about $24 for the two of us. One way to the city center. We're so tired.
All right, so there is behind us is the track 4 where we're gonna go.
Yeah, I think that's the express train, and it's a little bit more expensive than the one we're catching. I think it's almost double the price of this one.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take this one because we're not in a rush. It's almost 1 o'clock, I think, and our check-in time at the hotel, I believe it's 3.
I think it's, yeah, 3 sounds good.
Yeah.
So we got a little time to get there, and
Yeah,
we'll just take it how it goes.
we're gonna eat some cardamom and cinnamon buns, and probably get some coffee or some caffeine.
I could probably use a coffee. I'll try to stay awake so that we can beat the jet lag.
Yeah, so we can go to bed at a regular time.
Yeah.
So, but it's cold and it's gray.
I think they said it was 2 degrees out.
It feels like Seattle weather.
Winter Seattle is cold.
It's gray.
Great. Okay.
This is the view of right outside the train station. Just right there. I believe this will be the same station we're going to come back to catch a train and go to Stockholm. But welcome to Oslo. So right outside of the train station that we just walked out of, which is right there, this is the Opera House. It's pretty popular here in Oslo. Next to I believe that's the library next to it.
Slopes down to the water.
Got this little park.
Trees all lined up.
Yeah, with the fall colors.
So just checking in. This is our hotel, the City Box, and we just put in our confirmation number, and then it
Paid for it, and
yeah,
then it spit it out.
it spits out the room card.
Totally automated like that, 4 stations. Oh, they have a guide system.
Gonna get a guidebook so we can look for stuff to do tomorrow. It's like the lobby area. I think it looks like there might be a restaurant in the back. We'll do some more exploring later.
221.
Yay, Carl found a room.
We made it. It wasn't next to any of the sequence numbers because there's 202, 203, 221.
Because we're special.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's turn on some light. Put the card in. Put some light. Put shoes off. It's just a
Small, cozy one.
small, cozy little room.
With a view of the other rooms.
With a view of the top of the first floor.
Like courtyard, maybe?
Yeah. No, it's like the skylights to the. Yeah. No
And-
fridge or anything, huh? I don't think
Is that
so.
the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. Look, a little shower.
Alright. It'll do.
Yeah, it'll do. It's just a little room.
And
Not
here's
bad.
our bed.
Hey, baby. So
Hello.
we are here in.
We're in Oslo. We're at the Opera House.
We are. So there's the opera house right there. And if we wanted to take a ferry to somewhere else, they have these big ferry-like cruise ships. They're basically a ferry cruise ship. It's huge. And then we have these little saunas and houseboats for rent. Oh, there's someone swimming over there. Look, you can see him. Someone's swimming. Yeah. Can't, no, you can't even see them. They're way over there by that far houseboat, in between the yacht and the other houseboat. They just came in. But look, there's people doing it all over. They're doing the sauna. Here we are in Norway. Oh yeah, tell me what it says. It's got to be Braille. Tell me what it says.
But is it in Norwegian
Yeah.
or in English?
We don't know. Look at this view from up here.
It's a beautiful day, actually.
We got so lucky. When we got to the airport, it was so just gray and
Yeah,
you
I
couldn't
mean,
see
it
anything.
still is kind of gray, like Seattle weather.
But when you can see a little bit of blue, we count that as a beautiful day.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I would like to have some salmon soup for dinner. Are we gonna have salmon soup?
That's what she's saying. We're gonna walk and see what we see. It's not even dinner time yet. I haven't been to sleep for a while. I've been awake for a while.
You haven't slept in 24 hours.
So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna walk up to the Carl Johan Street. That's like there's a lot of food places up there, so we're gonna check it out.
All right.
Peace. And then one more view. Look at that view with the sun right there. That is so pretty. Some fries with the garlic aioli. Nice and crispy. Very crispy fries. They're good.
That's good.
How nice. Thank you. Looks nice. She's got us some ketchup and a little glass of pear.
Good evening. We just got back from dinner. We went and had an early dinner, I think 4:30 or 5.
We went to more of a traditional Norwegian restaurant. Check it out.
And as you saw, I had a fish soup, and that was really good. I liked it.
It was more like a seafood soup than a fish soup because it had shellfish in there too. It had crawdad and some mussels, it looked like, as well. But I tried a piece of the salmon from it and it tasted good. So it's really clean. It looks, we got lucky with the weather today. The sun was breaking out, so it was pretty nice. And I like the waterfront with the museum. And it seems like everybody's just walking around, having, just doing their thing, and seemed pretty nice so far.
Today's our first day here. Wasn't even a full day, but we were just so tired from our travel. We didn't get to do a whole lot, but first impression is good so far.
Yeah.
And that's it for tonight. We are pretty tired. Just gonna get ready for bed, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. See ya.
Good morning. It's another day in Oslo. We just got done getting ready. We are about to go hit the streets and look for some breakfast, some coffee.
Mm-hmm. Definitely need some coffee.
How was your sleep?
Slept okay. It just getting used to the time change a little bit here, but let's get out and moving, and we'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, we stayed up a long time yesterday, and finally we just couldn't stay up any longer. We went to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening, and woke up a couple of times last night, but I was able to go back to sleep, and then we both woke up at like 6. A little after 6 this morning.
We did a lot of sleeping. It's kind of just gray here, and
it is gray.
Good for sleeping.
So it makes it, yeah, because even after we woke up, I just wanted to roll back and go back to sleep, and finally decided to get up out of bed at 9. Decided it was finally time to start our day, look for something to eat and something to do. So
let's go do it.
We don't have any plans for the day. We're just gonna
go check out the fortress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and walk around.
And the rest of the day, we're probably doing a lot of walking and eating cinnamon buns.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you around town. So we just got done with our breakfast. It was a good breakfast sandwich, don't you think?
It was really good. It had salami, brie, pickled onions, and lettuce. It's really good.
We shared a sandwich, and I got my green tea, and Carl got a small coffee.
Americano.
And just for reference, prices go, it was $25 for one sandwich and 2 drinks.
Just small drinks. Look at the pretty colors on these trees here. It's definitely fall in Oslo.
And I don't know what that building is, if it's like a school or a church, but there's a lot of people going that way.
Yeah, everybody's walking that way, like they're going on a field trip to museums or something. Like a lot of families.
Or if it's lunchtime from school. I don't know. Do you guys go home for lunch?
Maybe they all got off the ferry.
Oh yeah.
That could be it.
There's a ferry right there. And we're going to keep walking this way until we see what we see.
Oh, I think that's what happened.
So down here, well, and we've seen it in a lot of places, they have a lot of bikes and scooters if you want to roll around in town, so you don't have to walk everywhere. But they also have a lot of a good tram system, it looks like, right? And then that boat right there, I believe it's a ferry from Denmark?
To Denmark, yeah.
Yeah. Old reliable Google said it was from Denmark. So
Googs told me.
that's what all the people were who were walking by.
Yeah, we're like, why is everybody going by? They just all came off the
and then they have a lot of these tour buses that has come out of there.
Yeah, there was like about 4 or 5 that were full. And then we got these hop on, hop off buses. This one's just a city bus, I think, too.
So I think we found the fortress. I think that's what is back here, but we're trying to look for the entrance. We don't know if it's open or not. And
The signs say it's open, but it doesn't really look like it's open.
there's just a lot of people having fun in the leaves.
Look at all the pretty leaves. Yeah. It's a fall photo op.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep walking and looking for the to look for the entrance. If this is indeed the fort.
The fort is
Could be
obviously
wrong.
to the left because of these walls still. We're just doing a big loop around it.
Yeah.
So
Well then, you know, this is not the channel where you come and look for facts. This is where you come if you want to watch somebody else's life. That's exactly what this is.
all the signs on the gates say that it's open during these hours, but they're all closed. So
So we're just gonna meander
walk
on
and
around.
see what we see.
I hear a saw, so they're probably doing construction.
Looks like a cool workshop building here. Look at that. Look at the designs in the bricks.
Carl's trying to figure out a way for us to buy tram tickets. I guess the only way to get it is to...
Well, you can either pre-buy a card at like a 7-Eleven or a convenience store, or you can download the app and do it. You can't buy it on board.
I'm trying to tell him, maybe we like scan your card when you get on. And then he was trying to tell me making stuff up. And then I was trying to tell him, okay, let's pull out cash. But I guess many places don't use cash here, except for tourists, which is exactly what we are. Carl's trying to upload the app to get the tickets. I'd say if you're going to come here in October, we are here in the middle of October, bring layers, because this morning when we left, it's pretty cold, and I'm glad I have a winter jacket. But with all the walking around that we do, if you're going to plan on doing a lot of walking, which you should because it's a very walkable city, then bring layers, because you can take it off as you get hot where you're walking, and then when you're just sitting around not doing anything, you can put your coat back on. All right, what's the progress? Any progress?
We're working on it.
Uploading. We're on the tram now. We had what's the name of the dam?
Route. R-U-T-E-R.
We're on our way to one of the parks. We'll see when we get there.
It's the sculpture park. The largest single artist sculpture park in the world. Cool looking tram.
That was the tram we just got off of.
Cool old style tram. I
And,
like the mixture of the old stuff around the end new here.
and I think we're trying to go down that way.
No, straight down that way to
Just
where
kidding.
the trees are.
Straight down that way.
Yep.
That's where the park is. Okay. I think we found what we're looking for. I think the park is down this way. Well, this is some kind of park. Is it the right park though? We'll see. We walk by this giant slide.
Oh,
Oh, there's a stream.
going underground.
Oh, the beautiful fall colors.
This is coming out of the giant pipe.
What are you calling a giant pipe?
That's the sewer. So you are here.
Are we over here?
We're in the Diagon Alley.
I think we're on here, and then you cut diagonally that way, and then go around. And we found what we came looking for. That big guy over there. But I guess there's more sculptures up there and down the other way, which we're gonna check them all out.
So here's another gate the green says is closed.
It looks closed.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. The two gates on the sides are open. Fired. That's a lot of sculptures.
That is a pretty impressive pile of bodies right there.
Very impressive. Talk about art. This is quite something. Is marble or granite?
Granite. Don't take me for granite.
Wow.
Look at this lady. Is that?
Aw, she's trying to console him.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Huh?
He looks depressed. I think that's the most famous statue in the park. It's that little kid throwing a temper tantrum.
Yep.
That's how somebody feels when they're hungry.
Or tired, or certain other times.
Got a Norwegian waffle. Comes with brown cheese, some looks like strawberry jam, and sour cream.
It looks like raspberry pieces on there.
Oh, raspberry, maybe.
I don't know.
All right, let's give it a go.
Okay.
Points of return or something.
It's good. It's got like the cold smell like cream cheese. It's pretty good. And then the jam. Pretty tasty. Good combo. Kind of savory and sweet.
I want to try a piece of the brown cheese first and see what it tastes like by itself. That's pretty good. Oh, it's kind of like goat cheese, like sweet goat cheese. It's definitely sweet and savory. More savory towards the end, but this is good. Why can't we have this stuff in America?
You could make one. You can make one for us.
Let's try it. Good combo. And the sour cream too. I like.
After all that walking, we decided to come to a fancy Norwegian lunch. Burger King! So just for reference, Carl got a Whopper.
Spicy Whopper. There's 2 small tomatoes, some lettuce, cheesy sauce, no onions.
Well, that was $15.90, I believe, for the burger and the fries and the drink. And there's a pigeon in the restaurant. And then I got a cheeseburger. This is, for reference, this is like $1 or the dollar meal at McDonald's. The the size.
Where's the patty?
So this and fries and a drink was $9.
Oh, and the sauce was $1.
This part of the world is expensive for a reason. The prices definitely reflect that. Not saying it's a bad thing. It's just that's just how it is. And if you're like on a budget, like eating out, for sure it'll add up. They do have a lot of 7-Elevens too, so I don't know. Maybe we'll try it out later, see what they have and what their prices are. Just do a comparison. And this Burger King is inside the it's inside the train station. This is where we're gonna have to come back to tomorrow to catch our train to go to Stockholm in Sweden. It's like a big mall.
We are having an Asian variety. Having Tom Yum soup. And Doreen is gonna have some
It's a kiwi iced tea.
Kiwi iced tea with boba.
And-
No boba, it has the gels.
Yeah, and then I'm getting sushi also.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be dinner.
So tonight we just went out for dinner. It's a nice, cool night. Just a little bit of mist. Got some sushi, and I had a bowl of Tom Yum soup. That was really good. And then we walked up the street on Carl Johan Street and stopped and got some little supplies for later. Little snacks and stuff for the train ride tomorrow.
And we also had another waffle, another Norwegian waffle.
Oh yeah, so we had to sample 2 of them today just to make sure we still liked it.
Yeah, this one had it was warm. The waffle was warm,
Fresh cooked waffle. It was really good.
so I liked that part. But the other place that we went to earlier, it was cold. The waffle was cold. It wasn't crunchy, obviously, because it was cold, but the filling was better.
He had more of the brown cheese. He had thicker slices and more of the brown cheese. So you got a real cheesy taste.
And that's it for here in Oslo, at least for now. We'll be coming back to Oslo towards the end of our trip before we head back home. But tomorrow we have an early day. We're going to catch the train and go down to Stockholm in Sweden. And that's going to be
Almost a 6-hour train ride. But it's supposed to be really pretty. So
yeah. So thanks for hanging out with us in Oslo. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Mañana.
Bye.